I just had to whoop a spider's ass right now. Crazy. But anyways, hey, yo. It's your boy Gerald. What we got today, man? You know we about to get into some reactions. What we got today? We got Father of the Year, Rampage Jackson. I sense a little hint of sarcasm. Father of the Year. Yeah, I imagine this video is about to be how he's exactly the opposite of the Father of the Year. Because I don't even know, they're probably gonna get into it, but I already saw some comments that this brother said. He said something about he's distancing himself from his son or something after the whole situation of his son crashing out on that dude, whooping his ass, damn near beating him to death. Damn near. Thank God he recovered and he's doing fine, which is amazing. That's great. But it seems like Rampage Jackson is distancing himself from his son, which is so stupid. Such a ridiculous thought that this is what a father is doing to his son. But again, I don't know how clear that is. I could have even been watching a clip out of context. You don't know. The internet is weird like that. But that's probably what we're going to get into in this video. So let's see what Abba and Preach have to say about the Father of the Year, Rampage Jackson. And let me fix my camera because this thing keeps glitching. Alright, camera's fixed, I believe. So let's get right into the video.
Stu and Rampage Jackson, where he almost beats him to death. Thankfully, Psycho Stu has come. So following up on the previous video we did, if you guys haven't seen the situation between Psycho Stu and Rampage Jackson, where he almost beats him to death. Thankfully, Psycho Stu has come back and he potentially may be pressing charges.
Yes.
After that video, we did a follow-up video talking about Rampage Jackson, Raja's father, and his parenting style. And that drew a lot of critiques from people. So we wanted to do a follow-up now that Rampage has spoken about his son much more in the public eye.
We haven't heard or seen Raja since the incident. How is he doing?
I don't know. I don't talk to Raja no more. So I don't know.
Since then?
You don't talk to him anymore?
I heard the story and I heard some stuff, and then after that, you know, I learned a whole lot of stuff and about it and everything. Raja's wrong. He went against what I told him to do.
Are you at all worried about his well-being?
Yes, my son. I am worried about his well-being. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
All right. So why you asking me some stupid ass shit?
Well, can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it would feel like to see my son do that. I also don't think I would cut my son off if he did that. So if you are worried about his well-being, why are you not talking to him?
Exactly.
Because he dishonored my name. And
but he's still your son.
No, listen. I know he's my fucking son. I'm not cutting him off for forever. I just haven't talked to him.
But this is the worst moment of his life. He needs you now more than ever.
No, listen. I talked to him after the shit happened, and he hid the fact that he did this shit, and you know he put my other kids.
Hid the fact. Based off. Okay, maybe I don't know everything because it's the way he's talking right now. But there's nothing hidden about what he did. Like, it's on the internet. What do you mean he hid the fact? Everything he did is right on the internet. Unless there's more stuff, you see, that sounds like you're alluding to, then sure, we can talk, we can have that conversation. But it seems like, I don't know what you're talking about. He hid some stuff and he put his other kids in danger. I don't know
what the other people saying, and I just can't talk to him right now. I just can't. I'm not saying I'm never going to talk to him again. I just can't talk to him.
I'm sorry, but like, there's just no way. Maybe you don't care about what people think, but there's no way you can beat this. Like, you can't. Your son made a mistake, and what it looks like is you're saying, "Oh, I'm about to distance myself from my son because he ruined my name." Your son is a representation of you. If he did some dumb shit, that's because you didn't teach him better, or you couldn't. You seem to not want to take any accountability for his behavior, which is not a good sign of a father.
I need some time. I'm dealing with his attorneys and all this shit. Yeah, I'm not a perfect parent, so I don't know what's the protocol to how much time you stop from talking to your son when he fucking goes out there and hurt somebody. He put a guy in a fucking hospital.
I get it. He's upset. He can't talk to him right now. Yeah. Dealing with your emotions as well is I can see that there's some hurt there. There's some.
But I'm gonna tell you something. My son know better. You know better.
And you know that.
You know better.
When it's done, it's done.
He dishonored my name.
Get up, thank you.
He dishonored my name. He know better.
Okay.
So I'm upset. He know better.
Other kids, and we had nothing to do with none of that shit. Roger's a fuck up. He fuck up everything. So.
My son fucked up a lot of shit for me. Come on, guys.
Roger and his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew they was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So don't fuck with him.
Just get off social media, bro, or stop talking about it online. I don't know how else to say that. Saying some shit like he dishonored my name, he embarrassed me, all this other stuff. It's like, even if that's true, why do you say it online? His complex.
Why do you say it
the fact that
online?
he feels inferior to you. He feels like he doesn't live up, and you go online and constantly remind him how much of an embarrassment he is. There's things you can say to him. Why do you have to make it public? You can say no comment. You can say, I don't want to talk about this. And anybody, but you would criticize him because, no, I would never criticize a parent for protecting their child.
But he also doesn't have to do interviews.
He can do interviews and say, no, I don't want to talk about this topic. People do it all the time.
I understand.
I can't, under the advisement of my attorney, I can't comment on this.
But right now, people want interviews because they want to talk about it. So because
they don't do the interviews.
Interviews is because they want to talk about that, and you shouldn't be talking about that, and you shouldn't be doing interviews. The same way that you shouldn't be on.
The only person he should be talking to is his son.
All of that. Just
you don't need to be in the limelight right now.
On stream,
but you want to.
In interviews,
you're feeding for that attention.
Constantly. Raja's a fuck up. He's always been a fuck up, and Raja's getting it from everybody, including his dad,
including his support.
I'm not advocating that people be perfect parents. You know, we get the cards that were dealt in. And
we try your best to be as good of a parent that you can be. Try your best to be the best parent.
That's all I'm advocating for right now. And Mumpo's like, but you're being unfair. Rampage like, I'm sorry. I don't care what age you are. I'm 35. If my mom was going online shitting on me, that would affect me. That would fuck me up. And I'm way older than Raj. I don't think y'all understand what it's like. On a small scale, people get upset. They'll literally stop talking to family members because a family member embarrassed them in public. To get online in front of millions of people, to hear folks you know in real life repeat the shit that they heard your mom or your parent or whoever it was said back to you, and constantly relive that.
Constantly relive that. And it's like, you can't be mad at it. Because it's not like they're the ones who talk the shit about you. Like, sure, maybe they think that way, but no, your dad started the narrative. Your dad started the narrative that you're a fuck up. Your dad started the narrative that you're a piece of shit and you never amount to anything in life. Your dad started that. So, in truth, when people are coming at you with that, it's like, oh, you're being disrespected and it's pissing you off, but you can't really react because you know where it came from. It came from home. It came from your dad. He's the reason. So he's the person you're really mad at. But just for the fact that you respect him and you want to please him, again, I talked about this before in the previous video, man. It's just like Zuko. You're trying to please this man who doesn't deserve to be pleased. He doesn't deserve his approval is nothing. Because he's the reason why you're fucked up. He's the reason why you're like this. But as a psychological trauma, this kind of thing adds on you. It is just sad to see. And the fact that he doesn't realize that he's the reason why all of this happened is insane. Talk a lot of shit about girls not taking accountability, man. This sounds like Rampage is failing hard to take any accountability.
We never stop wanting to make our parents feel good and proud. That's why we bawl over our parents, why we care so much. There's never a time that shit doesn't stop for you.
I'm still happy when they're proud. So yeah, no. It still affects you.
And I'm not here to throw a pity party for Raja, but I'm like, God damn, like, are our standards so low in the gutter that we don't see this as disgusting? I'm not mad at him for not talking to him. His live streaming becomes so ubiquitous.
Yes.
That a parent parenting 24/7 online, and it's deeply affecting the kid, is something we don't care about anymore.
And also, if they go to court, what he's saying about his son might affect them. So shut the fuck up, my dude. You don't have to talk about the case, but you're talking about your son, and it might affect them if it does go to court. So shut up!
Personally, I'm gonna say this, and this is how I earnestly feel. I feel like Rampage is a bully. I think he was like that when he was in the UFC.
When he was raising his
and
kid.
I think that's how he is with his kids.
Yup.
Ngannou Jackson is gonna be the son that I always wanted. He's gonna be a meat eater and a bitch lover. And he's gonna fight. He's gonna be the epitome of me. Something that you ain't, nigga. My adopted African, I'm gonna adopt me a son from Africa that look just like you. Then you gonna be like, damn, I should have ate meat and fucked bitches with my dad.
And you know, some people see a tough dad and someone who talks straight and just, and you know, almost looks like a friend. And
yo, what is happening with this camera, bro? I'm getting tight. I'm getting tight. Is it a battery? I beg. I just want to make content. I beg.
You're like, yo, that's manly. That's not manly. I'm sorry. There's nothing manly about calling your son a bitch in front of millions of people on a regular basis. I like, some of y'all are maybe you're socially retarded. Maybe you've never been around kids.
Or maybe
trust me, call your kid a bitch in front of just your local friends enough times and watch how that's gonna fuck them up until they're grown. The shit we be saying is basic as fuck. And some of you are so socially retarded, you spend all your days watching stream like idiots that y'all think this is like somehow even within the bounds of okay. He doing it for bread, nigga.
That's funny because
you can't. So that means somebody could throw your dad like 20 bits. He's like, yo, my son is a loser. You know how devalued that gotta be?
It really seems like it.
Year, my nigga. Father of the year.
Oh, 100%.
And you know what? I'm gonna say the hot take that nobody else wants to say. Cause with a dad like that, shit, nigga, I'd be in jail too. And the irony is like, yo, we talk.
Sorry, let me see this comment. Let me see this comment. Bad take this time, guys. Can't blame Rampage for the action of a 25-year-old man. A 25-year-old man that he raised. He raised that 25-year-old man. Nah, I actually don't know if he raised it because I'm trying to understand. There seems to be a very interesting dynamic. Like apparently, he's not even his blood son, or he's adopted somehow. I don't know the name, but either way, you claim to do that your son, you are responsible for him. Sure, he's 25 years old. He's an adult, fair. But why is he the way he is? It always has to fall back on the parents. Maybe not always, especially if they tried. But Rampage, there's evidence on the internet that you have not been doing your fair share of good parenting, brother. You have been worsening this dude's self-esteem and mental health, and now you think it's okay and you can just brush it under the fact that you're a man, you should be able to take that shit. We're just joking, blah blah blah. Fuck that. It's different when it comes from your parent, bro. People hold that deep. Those wounds cut deep. He wasn't with him or watching his stream, and I'm sure if he knew he was actually feeling upset, he wouldn't have ripped him as hard. You owe Rampage an apology for real, because neither of you know what it takes to raise a man. Shut your ass up. Of course, it's not an easy process, but you're not helping demoralizing your kid on the internet, brother. You're not helping matters. You are. There's no way you can defend this. There's no way.
In jail too. And the irony is like, yo, we talk all the time about how the fact like, yo, single parent households, you know, they produce worse outcomes, right? Yeah. We talk about criminality, whatever. What about no parent households? What about, no, you got a parent at home, but the niggas sabotage you and talk shit about you.
Responsible household.
Hey,
parent household.
We know these things to be true, but then you extend it a couple of years, like, nah, he's too old. That's his problem. It's like, and we look at the models of people who do, it's like, well, if he could do it, you should have done it. It's like, well, maybe don't set up a kid for fucking failure by giving him a dad like Rampage.
Me, it's the people around be like, yeah, it's normal. He's just being a good dad.
Thank you for being a good father.
But I'm
good dad. Sorry. You tricked me again.
Clutch your pearls. Clutch them pearls. Yeah. Good dad. I've seen some coming. Around these days, our pussy. He needs a dad like. Go ahead. That's what that's that comment I'm talking about. Go ahead. Read on.
Abin, preach. What is wrong with you guys?
Yes.
We need masculine men.
Yes.
And that means calling your sons out on anything not masculine.
We need masculine men. And that means calling your sons out on anything not masculine being. You can call your son out in private. You can talk to him in private. You don't need to involve the internet. Hold your son accountable. Also hold yourself accountable. Yes, your son is a grown-ass man. Hold him accountable. Discipline him if you like. Talk down on him if you have to let him know the gravity of the situation he has put himself in. But don't forget, nigga, he is your son. He is your responsibility, and you have to be there with him at his lowest moment. You can't disown the nigga when he fucks up. That is not parenting. Yo, I'm really about to disown this camera if it keeps fucking glitching, my nigga. Fuck are we doing?
The world is an awful place, and it's not the U.S. or other civilized Western country. Go to that shithole Juarez, Mexico, and you'll see the other side of the world. We can't let our sons fail to be in show match. And nigga, you failed English. It doesn't matter. You guys even said be more manly, and he thinks this is manly.
You guys are broken.
Yeah, listen, I had the pleasure of being in the military and serving under some amazing leaders, okay? Not a single one of them would have ever talked to their subordinates that way, let alone their child. Like, I get paid to take orders from this motherfucker. I don't care where it is, whether it's military, whatever, you're gonna lose somebody there. And that's grown-ass men. I've seen grown-ass men get yelled at enough and lose it. And that nigga wasn't his dad. Never returned. You can see in their head, they not good no more.
Shit, I'm never gonna be like them Japanese kids.
Yeah.
Rogers and his older son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college.
You know, that's the thing about adulthood is that we've gotten to a point in life now, because we're so about this individualistic society.
Yeah.
That we're like, oh, it's your responsibility. You're an adult. You did this. You did this. It's like, yes, but we are social creatures. We have people we care about. That we have people we bend the rules. There are people we even break the law for. Okay, we all have people we would do crazy things for. The reason is our social aspect and our social engineering is more important than all these laws and rules that we've made up after the fact. Without people, nothing else matters. Preaches this way, I promise you. Some situation happened with his wife, he a different person. I know. I take one bitch.
Sort of happened that I'm gonna be in the U.S. next week. You wanna fucking do this shit? Let's go. Both of you. I take one bitch, then I take the other one.
I just see this.
I'm never gonna fucking get away from this shit.
I see these bitches right here. Okay. and it's like,
you're stupid, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
And I say this because I've seen grown
Why
men.
are you blushing, bro?
28, 29.
Bro, this nigga
I've seen them
is bad.
break down crying.
Oh yeah.
Just from a lack of good mentorship. You know, mentorship is not just when you hit 18. Oh, good luck, bitch.
You're good. You said for life.
Like the way people view adulthood is just like this. Like you hit,
Switch.
good luck.
Switch.
And that's how we treat adults a lot of the times. But it's not even fair because most of us.
It seems like that's how they do it in America, man. Once you're 18, it's like, okay, I don't gotta deal with you no more, man. Get your own crib, get your own house, get your own car. Figure it out. Yeah, I don't think that works. Me being Nigerian, coming from Africa, bro, shit. Parents take care of you all the way to the end, bro. As long as you in college, nigga, they taking care of you. So, yeah, that's one incentive to do school. Stay in college, make you stay in school. They take care of you for the most part, if they can, obviously. But of course, still let you, man, go get some work, go get some this. You want you to get into the workforce, get some experience, and start, learning a little bit of life. But you're always gonna have a lifeline in a Nigerian family. But it seems like out here in the States and out here in Canada, bro, once you're 18, they don't. I'll say in the States. In Canada, I don't know. I see the parents still be taking care of them kids, man. And it's fine. That's how it's supposed to be, bro. It's not you don't turn 18 and all of a sudden you're a man and you have it figured out. No, that is not how it works. It's not how it works. You do still need guidance and you do still need help. Life is real. After 18, bro, life is real. And you need all the help you can get.
Adulthood, like total not knowing how to do anything. Motherfuckers getting to their late 20s, early 30s, never having that camaraderie, never having that mentorship, and really trying to figure it out, and they just building bad habits. I'll be honest with you, the world barely gave him much of a shot. And you know why I say that too? And this comes back to the military. When I went in, I was 18. I was lost. There was people from all the way to 42 in my basic training.
Really?
Okay?
And some of them were even more lost than you.
And yo, being lost at 35 hits different because you have some self-loathing.
Oh yeah.
Being lost at 18 is cute. Everything new.
Everything new.
Ooh, who wants this dick?
Whoop-de-doo.
I don't even know what I'm doing with it, bitch.
Whoop-de-doo.
But they stay hard all night.
35, your shit don't even stay hard. No more.
That's it. That's extra embarrassing. You might have some struggles.
You're like,
oh! It don't hit different. It don't hit at all. So I just hope you guys rethink this whole way of viewing adulthood a little bit as well. Does he have responsibility ultimately for his behavior? Yes, legally we all understand that.
yeah.
But we are shaped by the people around us. We are shaped by our experiences.
Blow my nose.
But we're also shaped by the people around us. That's it, man. I've been yapping too long.
Yeah, no, completely agree. Rampage needs to do better as a father and needs to at least hold himself accountable for this dude's action. Yes, hold him accountable too. But keep that behind closed doors and talk to your son behind closed doors and let him know, teach him a good lesson, let him realize the gravity of what he had done. Don't throw him under the bus because it's popular to do it, because the whole internet is against him. Imagine the whole internet being against you and your dad's one of them. At that point, you just it just gives you more reasons to crash out because you're like, fuck it, bro. Maybe I don't matter. I'm wrong. Fuck, I'm gonna just keep being wrong, keep doing dumb shit. Hold him accountable, absolutely. And again, if he goes to jail, it is what it is. He did a bad thing, and he does deserve the full, what's the saying? The full wrath of the law to come on top. I'm about to say on top of him. I don't want nobody on top of me, so I don't not wish that upon you, my brother. But yeah, you know what I was saying. Yeah, if he does go to jail, it is what it is. But I'm saying, Rampage, you need to do better as a father, as a mentor, as a tutor, to make this boy a better member of society. But that's all I have to say, man. Thank you for watching the video. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. Turn on post notifications, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, man. Hey, yo, Gerald out.